by 4 of our officers. Daniela made chicken tikka masala, Estella made pad thai, Leo made dumplings?
Shumai.
Shumai, my bad. And Elle made spring rolls. So you all should have gotten some, and now you will be the judges of who wins. And the grand prize is very special. It's this pack of Yakult I found in my fridge last night. So it's very high stakes. I know. So all of these officers will be competing for this grand prize. Do your best judging. Don't hold back. Speak your truth. And we'll reconvene shortly to judge.
I'm not a chef.
No, you're the moral support.
The chefs.
Oh my gosh, do you see that cross section? That is so smooth.
Yes, we have our vermicelli noodle, we have lettuce, we have 3 different kinds of herbs, carrot, cucumber, and tofu.
That's insane.
And then we have 2 sauces. One is a peanut sauce, and one is the traditional sweet, spicy garlic one.
Awesome.
Alright, I'm Elle, I'm in my kitchen, and I will be making Vietnamese spring rolls. So these are the ingredients that will go on the inside, and then in the back we have some sauce components. Alright, so I'm now gonna try boiling my vermicelli rice filling. Okay, so those are gonna cool, because this is a cold dish. They're really pretty. Spring rolls actually originated in China. They're called spring rolls because the ingredients that were used were like the seasonal spring vegetables, and they always involved the kind of rice paper wrapping. In Vietnam, they became adapted to fit the culture, and so there are many different kinds of wrapper types and sauce flavorings. So in the north, there are more tame sauces, versus in the south, the sauces are a lot richer and spicier. So we have cilantro, mint, and basil. All right, so what I do is I take one wrapper, it's hard, and I put it in warm water, and completely submerge it, and I take that out and put it on this towel. And then we go in with 1 tofu filling, cucumber slice, 2 shards of carrot, herbs. So here's the mint, basil, more cilantro, a vermicelli rice noodle, and then lastly I put in some lettuce. And then this wrapper is now really sticky, so I just go in and peel it off the wet towel. And first fold over the side, same way as you would make a burrito, I think. And then we just keep rolling it, and the end just seals really nicely off the paper. All right, so I'm about to mix my first sauce. I used fish sauce, water, sugar, fresh garlic, lime juice, and this chili garlic sauce. Now we're gonna mix it and see what it looks like. All right, so the Ngoc Nam Pha is more of a northern style of sauce, and this is the Ngoc Liu, which is more of a central kind of sauce. I put in hoisin sauce, and I substituted real peanuts for a Thai-style peanut sauce.
Okay, so next up we have Estella, who made
Pad Thai from Thailand.
pad thai from Thailand. So what was your experience making this? How did you go about it?
It was really fun. Actually, it was a lot easier than I thought. I mean, I don't know, the ingredients weren't as complex as I originally anticipated them to be, but it was really fun, and I hope that people like my dish.
Yay!
Hi, it's Estella, and today I'm making Pad Thai from Thailand. Here we have peanuts, carrots, green onions, bean sprouts, sauce, tofu, limes, noodles, chicken, onions, garlic, and eggs. Now cooking the onions and garlic. Now I added the chicken and am just cooking it with the onions and garlic. Now adding the eggs. I added the noodles and now I'm just mixing it with the sauce. Okay, I turned off the heat and now I'm just gonna add the toppings. Tofu, then carrots, and then green onion. Now I'm gonna squeeze some lime juice over, bean sprouts. And this is the final product. And just a note that peanuts are generally added to this dish, but I have decided to leave them on the side for now. Pad Thai was created in the 1930s in Thailand by Plek Vibon Songkram, the prime minister at the time. He wanted to invent a national dish that would bring the nation together and symbolize the people's love for their country. Due to World War II a few years later, Thailand suffered a major rice shortage. To reduce domestic rice consumption, the Thai government promoted the advertisement of noodles instead. At the end of World War II, pad Thai was a solidly established part of Thailand's national identity, and from there, it has become a popularly consumed dish all around the world.
Next up, we have Daniela, who made.
I made chicken tikka masala. It's from India, but also from Britain.
Nice. So, how did you go about making this?
I marinated the chicken for a bit, and then I made the sauce, and then I made rice.
Nice. Thank you, Daniela.
Hi guys, my name's Daniela and I made chicken tikka masala. So I started with the chicken tikka, which is the yogurt marinated chicken. So I marinated the chicken with yogurt and a bunch of spices. There was ground coriander, which you see me grinding up here, as well as turmeric, cumin, red hot chili pepper, and a few others. After making sure my hands are clean, I started to put the marinade stuff in the chicken. It was not a very difficult process. I just put all the ingredients in there and I mixed it up a little bit. I'm not sure if this is exactly the right way to do it, but it's what my grandma told me. After about an hour of marinating the chicken tikka, I started to cook it. Next I went on to the masala, which is made with sauteed onions, garlic, ginger, the spices again, and then adding tomato puree and heavy cream. Okay, so while I mix together the masala, I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of the dish. So chicken tikka masala is a curry dish that became popular with Indian, Pakistani, and Bangladeshi chefs living in Britain. It's a fairly recent dish, came around the same time as butter chicken. The first documented recipe of it was from the 1960s. And there's a lot of different variations, but traditionally it consists of chicken that's been marinated in spiced yogurt and a tomato coriander curry sauce. In 2001, the British Foreign Secretary actually mentioned chicken tikka masala while giving a speech about Britain's multiculturalism, because it's a perfect example of it. You have the Indian dish of chicken tikka, as well as the British urge to put gravy on every piece of meat you can find. So here's me putting the meat in the gravy, and then here's me looking at the bubbles, very excited. And then I also made rice over here.
Next up, we have Leo, who made.
I made some shumai or siumai. It's basically type of dumpling from southern China, and I used ground pork, shrimp, mushrooms, onions, and fish roe.
Awesome. Thank you.
For my dish, I made some shumai or siumai. And while the dish is usually associated with Cantonese food and dim sum, it actually originally originated all the way north in Hohhot, Inner Mongolia. And so siumai translates to without being cooled down in Mongolian. And it describes how people should eat it while it's still hot. So while the shumai I made has shrimp and pork in it, the original shumai in Mongolia was made with mutton. In dim sum, and right now I am soaking all the shiitake. It's a couple of shiitake mushrooms for about 30 minutes in some hot water. Now it's time to peel and mince the shrimp. Now I minced up the shrimp, the green onions, and the shiitake mushroom. The ground pork, and I added some rice wine, soy sauce, salt, and sugar. Now I need to mix it up. Now that it's mixed, it's time to add the rest of the ingredients, the green onions, shrimp, and shiitake mushrooms. Now that everything is mixed, it's time to wrap them. I finished wrapping all the shumai, and I'll steam it all in the morning. Now it's time to steam all the shumai. Now to finish, I top it off with some flying fish roe.
Okay, next up we have Harrison, who did not bring his dish, but he's going to explain it.
So my dish is a take on an immigrant classic of instant ramen. It's something that my grandma taught me to make, and it's really tasty, and sorry that you guys don't get to try it.
Awesome. Thank you, Harrison.
Hi guys, I'm Harrison Liu, and I wanted to cook up a dish taught to me by my grandma from when she immigrated to the US after World War II. Coming into the US, we didn't have very much money, so this was a cheap, nutritious, and tasty meal that doesn't take much time to make. It's just instant ramen with a boiled egg, soy sauce, and sriracha. You can see me putting in the egg and cracking it there, which sucked, so here I am carefully lowering it into the boiling water. Taking that out, and then we will begin to cook the ramen after doing the spin test, of course, to see if it's ready. So cooking the ramen doesn't take much time at all, only about 3 to 5 minutes. You put it back into the pot, douse that with an eye test level of soy sauce, stir that all up. Then you're going to want to put the sriracha in. This gives it that kick, that signature flavor. You stir that up. I actually undercooked the egg, which sucked, so we are going raw today. While not very fancy, it is still one of my favorite things to make, and it's important to my family. So thank you guys for watching, and enjoy.
Because I tried.
Oh, so it was very hard. What do you want? How do you want? Now we're gonna open up voting. We have on the whiteboard right here the 3 different dishes, and you can come up and put 1 tally mark under the dish that you think is the best and should win. Only 1 vote per person, please.
Masala's so good. That was so good.
What are your thoughts on the dishes?
I think were really good. They're really fresh.
And I appreciate that they were vegetarian. Oh. Wait, were they? 'Cause
Yes.
I did eat them. Okay.
I agree with both on you.
What are your thoughts on the dishes?
Thumbs up. This was my favorite.
The shumai?
Yep. Mine was the chicken tikka masala.
I would agree with Cassidy, the chicken tikka masala.
The chicken tikka.
Spring rolls.
The chicken tikka.
All right, what are you guys' thoughts?
The tikka masala was the best. And pad thai. That's because I'm biased.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Oh, I like the shawmai.
Okay.
Okay, so the votes have been cast, and according to this whiteboard right here, Daniela, who made chicken tikka masala, has won. Okay, and now I'm going to present you with the grand prize of 1 5-pack of Yakult.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So much to me.
Leo, you got 2nd place.
You have been chopped. Elle, you got 3rd place. You have been chopped. Estella, you got 4th place. You have been chopped. Harrison, you did not bring a dish. You have been chopped.